Hello. Well, the weather is so cold right now. It's uh it's 6 degree and it's so wet outside. It rains and stops, rains and stops. That's all. Hello everyone. Well, most people say that the weather is annoying. But not for me. I really like it. Especially when it rains. It's beautiful. I mean, but not for too long. Just 1 to 3 days raining is fine for me. But a knowing thing about Luxembourg is housing. Housing is really, really, really annoying. And not just for me, but for everyone. Hi Cheyenne, I really love Luxembourg and I hope to school there soon. Is there a chatting site to make friends that are still in Luxembourg University? Actually, you have to check with. First of all, hello, and Temi Top. I really wish you can get admission here and start your school here. For chatting, um, try to find some ESN group of university, Erasmus Students Network Luxembourg. Maybe you can find there they have a WhatsApp group chat. Maybe you can find it and join the group. Hello, everyone. First of all, how the price is so high, and the second annoying thing is really hard to find because the demand is so high, and they are really a bit unable to uh, to provide enough housing for everyone. Beside that, the landlords really are not willing to rent out their places to students, because first of all they need to see a contract, a job contract from you, to make sure that you have enough funding to cover the rent. And technically, as a student, you don't have that contract. So for students, the only solution is housing, housings from university. Otherwise, there is another solution from the municipality of the cities. They have some places to rent out to students. And even if you are not a student, it is still so competitive to get a place to live. Um, and after all, it's still so expensive. There are some specific places for PhD students, and so when you have a PhD contract, there shouldn't be that much of problem to get a place in those PhD specific buildings. Uh, but overall, consider that finding accommodation in Luxembourg is really hard and difficult. Well, 400 euro per month is only the rent for from university. Outside of university, 400 euros is not a thing. You cannot find 400 euros per month anywhere in Luxembourg, outside of university or outside of the municipalities. And no one take care and no one care about student contracts, student job contracts. They only care about the job contract, full time job contract, and those which are called CDI contracts. CDI contract means the contract doesn't have a termination date, and they only want you to have those kind of contracts. But 400 euro is possible only from university. Otherwise, you cannot find something like that. Well, when you Google richest country in the world, the first name comes up as Luxembourg. I really don't understand these measurements, these factors uh, to categorize a country as a richest. But those are the things that you can find in the internet. Uh, but otherwise, you can really sense the money here. Uh, Luxembourg is a small country, but is not the smallest. Not in Europe, neither in the world. And yes, cities are really small. Uh, Not all of them like village, but yeah, most of them are really small. Um, and beside that, uh, life is not boring, at least not for me. I really love the life here. But people has an habit that's you cannot find them in the street after 9 or 10. Streets are really empty after 9 10 p.m. But it's not in the weekends. In the weekends, it's much better. You can go to Luxembourg City, and there are a lot of nightlife, a lot of places to enjoy your time. Beside that, we have so many festivals going on, especially in during the summer. I don't say it's boring because I really love it. It's quiet. It's not boring. It's quiet. The city, it's just very quiet and peaceful. I really enjoy like having a walk outside in the city, and enjoy the peace, enjoy the atmosphere. That's me. Maybe other people don't like it. It's just a personal thing. Um, some people prefer to live in a big city, for example, Paris, Berlin, and just enjoy that hectic life. But for me, I really rather to live in somewhere quiet than just living in a big city and with all those noise and all those pollution. Yeah, that's it. Hello, you're welcome, Bam. Well, it depends on your application and your starting date of school. But normally you should do it as soon as possible. I don't know if it's bad if I say that I have never heard of it. I mean, I've heard of this school, but I haven't heard like how is it and is it good, is it bad, is it not? But for ATS processing, start it as soon as possible. Don't lose even a day. You mean you have to start the procedure of applying for school in March, or you start your school in March? Yes, definitely. After my graduation, I will stay here and I find a job here. And I will stay here as long as I can. And my plan doesn't change. Well, yes, accommodation is scary, but I mean, that's life. You can't just find somewhere which everything is fine and good and those fancy things. You never find somewhere which everything is fine. If classes start in March, you have to get the ATS really fast because it takes time to get the visa. I don't know where are you from, but if you don't have a Luxembourgish embassy in your country, you have to get the ATS from Luxembourg itself directly and then take it to Belgium embassy in your country. So you should be really fast. It's getting late. It's 20th of December. You have 3 months to be here. It used to be 9 months, but recently they changed it to 12 months. So after graduation, you have a period of 12 months to stay here in Luxembourg and find a job. Well, if you have the embassy, um, I'm not sure if you still have to send the documents to the ministry or not, but there must be some links in your admission letter, or try to find the answer from the website guichet.public.lu. Hello. Yes, most probably should be a scholarship for bachelors as well. Um, Let me see the website. I'm also curious to know if there's any scholarship for bachelor as well. Well, I had I have a video. I have a video on my YouTube channel about a scholarship. I've posted recently, if you haven't watched it yet. But for bachelor, let me see. Definitely, there should be some. I will try to find if there is a scholarship for bachelor or not, and I'll try to make a video on this, and I'll post a video on my YouTube so you can see it later. But I guess for now I cannot find it. I try to find it and I'll let you know. Yes, I understood. Yes, that one is specifically for master. But definitely there should be also some scholarship for bachelors as well. So I try to find find them, and I make a video about them. How about shopping in Luxembourg? Are there various products from famous brands there? Well, you can find whatever you want here. If you don't find it, you can order it online. There's no problem. But the fact about Luxembourg is that we don't have Uber here. We don't have IKEA. So for IKEA, there is one IKEA very big in Belgium, but it's exactly at the border, so that's not a problem. We don't have Uber here, and what else? Well, we have kind of everything, so that's not gonna be a problem. You can find whatever you want. Give me a brand, maybe I can tell you if there is or not. The IELTS requirements, they usually require to have B2 at least. Let me open it for computer science, bachelor in computer science. Yeah, here. So admission. It says language B2 certificate in English. So if I say B2 in English, it's something from 5.5 till 6.5 in IELTS band score. Let me check it in IELTS. Yes, no, it's from 5.5 to 6.2, 6.5. Yes, 5.5 to 6.5 considered as B2. You have to show the money in your account, in your bank account. It's something around 17,000 euro for 1 year. And you can have it either in your bank account or in your parents' bank account. Anyway, it's fine. And they don't block it, they just want to see it. You just show them. If you mean just going but for visiting, yeah, it's really easy. It's not a problem. Why? For example, France is just 3 minutes away from my place by walking, so it's not a problem. Yes, it's for 1 year. Each year you have to show them again that you have this much money. And every year it increased. So I said it's around 17,000 euro. But I'm not saying for sure that it is just 17,000 euro. It can be more than this, it can be less than this, but it should be something around this. Just a second, someone's knocking on the door. How can I mute this? Yeah, mute. Well, I'm back. I don't know if you have heard me or not. Okay, is it necessary to have parents as sponsor, or we can arrange anyone as a sponsor? Well, this is very specific question. I invite you to check the website of ministry. It's guichet.public.lu. You can find answer to this question there. I'm a studying Master of Civil Engineering. No, unfortunately, I don't know anyone from Hungary. Because I like quiet places. I like small places. It's rich. It has a good salary, and beside all of this, it was really easy to get a visa. Well, I do this live video every week. I mean, I try to do it every Wednesday, so you can come and talk about Luxembourg, or you can text me on my Instagram. You can find the ID in my videos on my videos, or in my channel. You're welcome. Good luck with that. Well, I only know about Luxembourg. Try to write down all the good things, all the bad things about these countries, and after all, see which one suits you well. It really depends on how you want to go there, why you want to go there. If it's studying, Luxembourg is cheap for studying. It's 200 euro per semester. But I don't know about other countries. I guess I'm not sure. Finland is like 3,000 a semester for tuition fee, but I'm not sure. But Luxembourg has 200 euro per semester, which is quite cheap in compared to others. Well, that 17,000 euro is something really normal these days. To live like 1 year in a country, in a European country. How much is for Finland? isn't is like less than this? Is how much is less than this? Like 2,000, 3,000? How much? It's 17,000 nowadays is like really normal. It's too much, but the thing about Luxembourg is that you don't have to bring all the money with you here. And beside that, you can work here 15 hours uh, mm, per week. I have some messages from my friend. As far as I know, there is no entrance exam for any program. Some programs have interview, uh, but I'm not sure about entrance exam. At least for my core program, they did not have either, neither of them. Well, I don't know how can I write something here. Let me try to. Wait a second. YouTube. How can I leave comments now? Ah, it's here. So it's the government's website. Do you see it? Do you see the website that I sent you in the chat box? It's a website of the government, so you can find all the administrative questions in it. Let me try again. Yeah, finally it works. So this is the website. You're welcome. Well, guys, have a good night. I'm going back to my studies. Enjoy. Good luck. Bye.